Welcome again. Now we will see how to create track bars to track the colors of an image, or to change these colors using a track bar. So the final output will be like this. So we can change the value of an image, the value of colors of an image. For example, we can change the green color, we can change the blue color, and we can set them as zeros to have a black image, or as 255 to have white color, and so on. So let's start. Start by creating a new file, Python file. I'll call it trackbar.py. I will start by importing CV2 and numpy as NP for short, and I will create an image. So it will be an numpy array. I will create an numpy array or zeros. Let's create which will be a black image. For example, give it 400 for the width and 400 also for the height, and with 3 channels. And we can also give it np.uint to have integers. If we show this image, it will be cv2.imshow image and create image, and then cv2.readKey 81, for example, or 0. We can also print its shape here. So now let's come here and say Python trackbar. So this is the black image, and these are the shape of this image. So now we will create a track bar. First, let's comment this one, and I will come here and create a named window. I'll call it track bar. So this is a window, simple window without anything now. So if I show it here, it is shown like that. It is a window called trackbar, and now it doesn't contain anything. So we will put the trackbars in this window. To create a trackbar, we can say cv2.create trackbar, and we'll give it a name, for example, track1, and we'll give it the name of the window that it will be shown on. So here, trackbar, and we'll give it some values from, for example, we say it from 0 to 100, for example, and we will give it a function that will take the position of the trackbar. So we need to define this function. Let's say, for example, def nothing. It will take x as parameter, and it will just pass. So it will take just the position of the trackbar and return it here. So we can call it here nothing, and so you can call this function as you want. And then if I show this now, it will show with this trackbar. So in this trackbar now we have, will be changed here as we move the trackbar here. So now we will create a trackbar that's tracking the values of the red, green and blue of the image, and change the value of the image depends on this changed value. I will call this, for example, red, R for red, and it will be from 0 to 255, and cv2.create another one, create trackbar. This for the green color, also take the same, and so from 0 to 255, and the function is nothing without the parentheses. Let's copy it and change this to blue. So these are the three track bars. We can show them here. So these three track bars can change it from 0 to 255 and 255. Now these three track bars now haven't any impact on the image, so we need to make the image change when we change the values of these track bars. To do that, we need to say here while true. This will make the image interactable, so this will permit to the image to be interactable. So I will do that to be in the while true, to be in the loop, and we'll create a blue channel by saying cv2 dot track get track position. We'll give it the name of the track bar, which is the blue, and the name of the window, which is the track bar. This will return the value of the track bar. So we'll do it also for the green color, cv2.get track position of the green of this track bar. Let's copy this and put it here and change to the red, and here to R. So now if I print this, we need to when we have a while true, we need to have here the value of this of the key preset, and we need to put this as 1, for example, and also with this value here. So now we can access the value of this key. If this key is equals to, for example, Q, if we press Q, it will close the windows. So in this case, it will break the loop. And we need also to say here destroy cv2 dot destroy all windows to close all the windows. Now we can run the images here. If I, for example, print here the values of this, for example, B, G, R, we can see the values here in the command. So these values are now will be shown here. So as we change them, they will be shown here. So there is now is 90. If we change the green also, it will be shown here. If we change the blue also, it will be shown here. So how to make this change the value of this image? We can do it by saying image and slice it like that and give it the value of this P, G and R. And if we comment this because we don't need it and run the code here, so it will be shown like that. If I also take this one here, so if we change the red, it will change the color of the image. If we change the green, it will be changed, for example, like that, as we need. And also the blue can be changed also like that. And if we want the whites, for example, we can make them all to 255. So this is how to create a track bar with OpenCV to track the values of track bar and change the image depends on these values.